Okay po. Sige, sige. Walang problema. Oh, sige. Oh, sige. Like that. Oh, sige. Don't press it in the middle, it's too thin. Okay, it might be the cheese, it might be the sugar that's making it weak, but it's quite tender in the middle. Here it's okay, just press the edges in, and the same the other side. They say up to 14 inches, but the longer you make it, the easier it is to make a loop for the Ensaymada shape. So just keep rolling it like this. This is the only way to roll it. It has to be dry as well. It's no good putting, like I did my first one, Ensaymada, my very first one. There it is. It's actually quite small. So try to make it a little bit. No, the yeast will make it rise and make it and swell it a bit, make it a little bit swollen. But we're getting in there. We'll just tuck these ends in a little bit more, just so they stick together, and you actually flatten it. But the middle bit, this one's not too bad. I can feel it, and you can just tend to feel it. This is it's no good rolling like that because it's just going to fall apart. You need to roll it like this. Let's get rid of this egg. Let's put it in the brush. You need to roll this like that. You can tend to go in the middle, but now we're getting near the length, because it tends to try and be a little bit. Okay, I have to be quick because it does actually shrink. You do that, you fold it over like so and make it a bit like that, flatten it there, and there it is. And that's probably my best one I've done yet. Fantastic. Walang problema. Masarap. It doesn't really have to be 80 grams each piece. I think, to be honest with you, I think it's really irrelevant for it to actually be. This is quite an important step actually, because my first one I made too thin, so it's very, very difficult to roll. So to be fair, you probably don't want to go no more, not much more, maybe on the edge there, on that left piece there is a little bit thick, and you certainly don't want it to stick on the rolling pin. If you can actually, okay, I'll probably do. I'll just fold it back over now, and we'll get some melted butter and sugar. What am I doing? My dear wife A would laugh at this, and I think CJ would as well. So let's just paste it in the middle there. Probably the best option on the Ensaymada video is probably too much cheese. So I think A being a common Payne, it's probably good to put a little bit less cheese in, because you're going to put some cheese on top anyway once you finish anyway. So like that, and then exactly what it says on the video, and then roll over there like that, and then just nip these edges together so that you can actually keep the creases nice and so it doesn't come apart. Basically, it's just nipping it together so that the pastry is not allowing itself to fall apart. And you've got to give it a little bit of a guidance. Keep an eye on it. Keep nipping it again. It's going to fall apart. It's quite sticky. It's a horrible dough to begin with. It's very, very sticky, and believe me, there's a lot of pain and effort going into this. I hope it tastes good. Otherwise, I won't be doing it again. I'll stick to drinking wine. That was a joke. Okay, right. So that's probably getting close to the end of my video tutorial. It's brother Stephen Payne's video tutorial, and here we are. We're just. God, look at that! Look. I'll be a cook next. No, I think cooks deserve their weight in gold. The amount of effort, says nip there, look, so will come apart there. The amount of work they do, and the concentration working in hot kitchens in the summer. Well, if I had a choice, I don't think I'd pick that. I think my grandfather Charlie Cooper was a cook, and he was a cook in the Second World War, and bless his heart, I actually think I'd give him a medal myself, because that is hard work. That is hard work, no doubt about it. I'll have to think of it. Unless this tastes exceptionally tasty, I will have to try a different recipe for something else. But as you can see how I'm rolling. You can't, if you roll this like that, you're not going to get anywhere. It just flops. You've got to keep trying. Nice sound effects. Well in quintar sound effects. You basically find the method's what's going to suit you. It's as simple as that. They do say up to 14 inches, but we'll just. This is the second one I've shown on this video, so as you can see, it's now getting to a decent length. Like so. And I like to be quick as well because it does shrink, so straight away, don't mess around, and look at that. And that's probably the second best one I've made, and it's that simple. Once you've got that loop in there, you're alright, but the edges of these are very, very thin. The cheese, you can see the cheese is bulging out, so you've got to be very careful to begin with that you don't actually what's again? I don't know what this looks like. This is before I finish cooking, so we've just got a few there that I've made, and then I'll actually